When does Windows 10 support end? With all the talk about the upcoming end of support for Windows 7, and of course the inevitable eventual end of support for Windows 8, it leads to the question, what about Windows 10? When does that end? That is surprisingly complicated. When does Windows 10 support end? The end of support date for Windows 10 is now based on the release date of the feature update you last installed. I'm Leo Notenboom. This is askleo.com. A quick thank you to the patrons of Ask Leo for making this video, audio, and Ask Leo itself possible. askleo.com/patrons for more information and some of the benefits you'll get when you become a patron. With the impending end of support for Windows 7 and the relatively low uptake of Windows 8.1, the next natural question to ask, of course, is how long will Windows 10 be supported? It's complicated. Unlike prior versions of Windows with specific end of support dates, Windows 10 doesn't really have one. Or if you look at it differently, its support ends every 6 months. It's all about feature updates. The short, simple rule of thumb is this. Each Windows 10 feature update is supported for 18 months, a year and a half. A feature update is the major update that happens every 6 months, usually around May or September. You'll see them referenced with a 4-digit number like 1809 for the September 2018 feature update or 1903 for the March 2019 update. Regardless of the name, each feature update is supported for 18 months from its actual release date. For example, according to the current Windows Lifecycle Fact Sheet, the most recently released feature update, 1903 or March 2019, will be supported until December the 8th, 2020, 18 months from its actual release date. Determining your feature update. To see which feature update you have installed, right-click on the Start button and click on System in the resulting menu. You may need to scroll down in the resulting window to make Windows specifications visible. It'll include version, which is the feature update we're looking for. Keep updating. As long as you continue to take feature updates as they're made available, your machine will continue to be supported. Your end of support date will jump ahead each time to 18 months from the date of that particular feature update was released. In theory, that means your machine will be supported forever, feature update after feature update. In theory. If you can't update, I vaguely recall a statement to the effect that Windows 10 will be supported for the life of the hardware on which it's installed, when it was first introduced. I'm either mistaken or that rule no longer applies. Based on this quote from the Lifecycle page, I suspect the latter. A device may not be able to receive updates if the device hardware is incompatible, lacks current drivers, lacks sufficient storage, or is otherwise outside the original equipment manufacturer's OEM support period. I've certainly heard reports of specific machines not being able to receive the latest feature update. Changes were introduced that make the feature update incompatible with that machine. If you can't move forward, you can't alter the end of support date. Your installation of Windows 10 will reach end of support 18 months from the date of the latest feature update you were able to install. End of support doesn't mean end of use. As we've seen with both Windows 7's impending end of support and Windows XP's, which is long past, if your Windows 10 installation does reach end of support date, it'll keep working just fine. Over time, more and more software will become incompatible as it also moves forward, but you can keep using the machine and all the software that runs on it with one important caveat. You must pay special attention to security. When support for a Windows 10 feature update ends, the primary problem is that no further security updates will be released. That means that eventually it's possible that a vulnerability will be discovered that won't be patched. Similarly, while security software, including Windows Defender, will continue to work and be updated for some time past the Windows end of support date, eventually that will also cease. You'll need to ensure that your security software in particular continues to work properly for as long as you run that edition of Windows 10 or replace it with software that will. For links related to this article or to leave a comment, visit askleo.com/102209. I'm Leo Notenboom. This is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.